How do I get out? See, that's what I was talking about earlier. Orientation. We are back in the same location as the previous camp where we heard those footsteps because I'm a little bit interested. Now, this time I'm well rested, Yeti well rested, but if I miss anything or Yeti misses anything, then we've always got do-soo. So first things first, those clouds up there behind us making me a little bit nervous. So I'm gonna get the shelter up. We've had quite a bit of rain in the last couple of days, thunderstorms and whatnot, so it's not supposed to rain today, but it's not really looking like that right now, so I'm temporarily just get the poncho up so we can all remain dry. Definitely could be rain. You see, I've got my hoodie back on now because the temperature's dropping a little. So yeah, there's potential. No tent tonight, and I've chosen to bring the poncho for a specific reason, and that's because if I configure it correctly, then I should be able to have a 360 degrees observational advantage. In the tent, couldn't see what it was, but by the time I looked, nothing was there. So under here, again, I may just leave it as it is. I may just lower this and peg that to the ground, and that would be giving us some kind of diamond tarp configuration, still allowing me to have that 360 degree view. So why is it important for me to have that 360 degree view? For those who missed the last video, me and Yeti were out here tent camping. We were in the tent and we heard footsteps approaching the tent. Pretty unnerving. We looked outside, nothing, nobody was there. If you missed it, go back video, check it out. Called it, didn't we? And as soon as we put the coffee on, unbelievable, Yetster, huh? Unbelievable. Not supposed to rain today. Need to get myself some waterproofs out here when the rain season comes. This is like now. Okay, let's braid it. Get that coffee done. Get under the poncho, Yezda. The water's not hot enough. Yes, under the poncho, under the poncho. And just like that, the rain is behind us, the coffee is done. So I mentioned at the end of the last video that I was informed by locals that I was not the only one to have heard footsteps approach their tent or just approach a person. Many campers and hunters have reported hearing these footsteps approaching them. They turn around, nothing's there. Now I don't know what the odds would be for it to happen again tonight. If it does, we'll be ready. We won't be able to camp here. We will have to move the poncho shelter slightly somewhere else. Just because there's a whole bunch of ants here. If I camp here, cue someone going, "Oh, you're destroying the ants' lives." No, They destroy mine, invading my cook set and my food. Sit down. Okay, so I've moved the shelter. It's not too bad, just a floating lean-to almost. And that will do us. That will do us for the night. I can always lower it. Excuse me. If the rains do come in, it's still a bit suspect over there. But so it can be lowered. Maybe lower it tonight. But as long as I can see under it through all sides, that's good enough for me. So those two have super good chemistry, right? There's no clashing, because DC is, she allows Yeti to be the leader, take charge, leader of the pack. DC's cool with that, so there's no clashing. They got this great chemistry. They play, and DC will follow Yeti. If Yeti runs after something, DC will run after something. So yeah, it's super good chemistry. So I have no idea where Yeti and DC have gone. They walked off, and that was about half an hour ago. They still ain't come back. So I haven't really had a good scout out of the area. I don't know what that was. So that's what I'm fixing to do now. It's just kind of have a bit of a better look around. So when people are telling me I think it's just some rocks falling, but we'll take a look anyway. Where are the dogs when you need them, huh? Typical. They just wander off. And I'm pretty sure it was around about here. I hear the rock fall. If that's what it was. I was down there. Yeti. DC. That's a little odd. And they went this way. Crown of thorns, as I mentioned on the last video. Just crown of thorns everywhere, and that's the way they went. I don't necessarily want to go that way myself. I'll wait. They'll be back. Okay, gonna keep heading down this way, doing a bit more exploring. So as I was saying about the locals telling me that other people have heard these footsteps, approach them, and they turn around and nothing's there. What do you guys reckon? What are we talking about here? And I know some people in the comments of the previous video has mentioned that the same kind of occurrences happen to them. It's pretty odd. A haunted mountain. I don't know about ghosts. I've seen things in the woods and in the ancient woodlands of the UK, and but when it comes to ghosts, you're not talking about something physical that's going to, make footsteps. You hear them on the grass, right? So maybe, I don't know, but that's what we're out here today to find out. Hopefully. Maybe. I am a little perturbed about the dog, so I'm gonna make my way back up to the camp. Hopefully they're back, but I would imagine they would have been down here with me if they were back. What are difficulties? But when it's so dense, like it is here, you can kind of get turned around pretty easy. I think it's this way. No, it's that way. See how easy it is just to take that one wrong trail. And obviously there ain't no trails out here, more like game trails. For that one wrong turn and you're going in the wrong direction. And it's still not back. No idea what's going on. It's got another bit of a shower coming down. Nothing major, I don't think. It's going to pass over relatively quickly. It's only relatively light also, so it's okay. Maybe that will bring the dogs back, or bring Yeti back at least. DC's left us before. I kind of expect it from DC, but I don't expect it from Yeti. It's been around about an hour now and she's still not back. It's strange. When the sun has set, I'm still out here by myself. Well, supposedly not. They are out here, but they haven't come back yet. I did go and take a look around, do some calling, get some whistling. I'm really not too concerned. I know she will come back. Before we were together every single day, I'd come out here into the mountains and she would follow me eventually. She would come and find me and she would find me without fail. So she's not going to get lost. She's gonna come back. But it's been a little while. So it was around about this time on the previous camp that I heard those first set of footsteps. And when we were in the tent, I took a look outside, couldn't see nothing. I'm sure it happened twice that day. So I'll be keeping an eye out, keeping an ear open, and just seeing what happens. So this be dinner. I just got one of those rolls, snapped it in half, kind of hollowed it out, compressed the bread, stuffed it full of chicken doner. Good to go. With garlic butter. I actually had a strange experience in the foothills of these mountains a couple of days back. I was out walking Yeti. We were kind of, but I'll let me tell it. The most bizarre thing just happened. Me and Yeti up in the hills here, just chilling out, looking at all the lights over there. And she's laying next to me. And we hear this thud to our right. I turn to my right. And I see this pale white dog. I think it was a dog. I can't be sure. Maybe a huge cat. I don't know. But it's sitting there and it's staring straight at us. So Yeti sits up. She's looking at it. I'm looking at it. I give her the tap. She runs. It runs. And we're up on a hill right now, and it goes down and then it goes back up. And they're both at the bottom of this hill, kind of staring at each other. I call Yeti. She comes up, then goes running away. Could not see it. Like, don't know what it was. Either a cat, a huge cat, or a dog, but pale white. You could see it clear. And we also have the old supermoon going on right here. But yeah, that's weird. Weird stuff, kids. And what made it even stranger was the fact that after thinking about it, cat, dog, it was the size of a Labrador. A dog's body, but with a cat's head and face. Pale white. Even stranger than that is the fact that no animals come up here because there's no food and there's no people. So not only did it go up the dirt roads. But it then went off the dirt road to the place that me and Yeti were. Weird. They take a look at this massive star. Huge star. And it's south facing. So I don't know what kind of, if there's any planets or something. I assume it's more of a planet. Don't think it's a satellite. Check it out. Definitely not a satellite. It's not moving. So if you guys know of any kind of planets going on, there's a light where we were earlier. You guys see that? That was just down the hill. Right there. Hello? Hello? Super weird, huh? That's super weird. Oh, have to be careful where you step, huh? I was just about to take that drop. That's not the way. It was coming from. It was coming from in here. What the f. There was a light. How do I get out? How do I get out? See? That's what I was talking about earlier. Orientation. Yeti! Where the fuck? Where the fuck? Oh, okay. Where you been? Where have you been, huh? Oh, where did you go? Oh, DC. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, yeah. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. It's been hours. And it still doesn't explain the light. Unless you guys been kind of hanging around with a lantern. How do we get out? Take us out. Yes. Take us out. Wow. That's weird. That was weird. That eye shine? You guys see that? I'm sure I saw eye shine at the top of this hill. There it is. All this kind of long grass here. It's kind of peeking over the hill. Super weird. Yeah, he's chasing something. star's gone. Star's gone. Holy. Do you see anything? Holy moly. There's our shelter. Good girl, DC. Where'd you go, huh? Where'd you go? You Yetster, you crazy girl. Oh, man. Strange. There's eye shine. Dad. What? Dad. Where did you get here? Holy moly. Tan, huh? What? What's going on? What's going on? Is that where you went? You went and got Tan? Did you go get Tan? This is crazy. Raining now ever so slightly, so just taking cover under the poncho. I got my 2 hot water bottles with me. It's just under my leg there. DC is laying next to me. It's been one of the more stranger nights of camping I've ever had. Two a.m. in the morning. There's another thunderstorm rolling in. It's time to get up, yeah. Literally, just as I said that. Oh my goodness, DC. Peg failed. Pulled out. And where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, they do like fading. Just not going. So I reconfigured the shelter again just before we bed down because we were getting quite a breeze coming in, and it's okay for Yeti. She sleeps under the poncho liner, but DC doesn't. So I didn't want to. So I wanted to block that breeze from DC, keep her warmer. As long as that steak stays on the ground, we're cozy. Go back to sleep. Yeah. It's 4:30 in the morning. Tired of being woken up. Looking at time, being like, oh my, not even time to get up. So I'm tired of being uncomfortable because we're all sharing one room. I decided, you know what, 4:30 is good. We can get up, have a coffee, warm up a bit as well. A little chilly this morning. A little chilly. Oh, that's better. Literally waiting for daybreak because I still want to go down there and see what that light was all about. That was super weird. No other irregular occurrences occurred, I don't believe. I mean, it was strange. I was talking about, what was I talking about? Not having to get up yet. And then boom, the stake came out of the ground. It's like, yo, you don't have to get up yet. Yeah, you do. get up. And then just waking up so much. No, I don't normally do that, so apart from that, no kind of irregular occurrences are. The sun is up. Time to get this day started. What even is that, Yezda? What is it? What is it, DC? Like bone and some kind of skin. So to give you guys a bit of a better perspective from where we were last night, I was up here looking at the star over there, and the light was down in there. Oh, be careful. But yes, I was up here and the light was down in there, in that dense kind of area that we almost got lost in yesterday. So we are now in a place where we were last night, where there was a light. We'll just take a look around, see if there's anything different, like anything I missed. Because obviously, when you're just working with a head torch, and it's just pitch black everywhere but the beam of the torch, it's kind of easy to miss some things. Jester, you notice anything? You know, you've been rolling in something. She's been rolling. Ugh, that stinks. Okay. If you get anything, let me know. Yet he's been rolling in that Bigfoot scat. So, not really seeing anything different. Nothing untowards up here. Business as usual. Super strange, bizarre, weird. So I don't know what to make of it. It's a pretty strange place. First with the footsteps and then with the light. The dog's disappearing for hours. I mean, very strange. So right now we're fixing to strike camp, get out of here, get a coffee, because I've run out of firelighters and I'm not going to be making a whole fire just to make one coffee. But before we do that, I've got some people that I need to mention while camping. Rob, Louise, Jeremy, thank you for your buy me a coffee donations, and super thanks Suspiria27 and Wild Camping Rob. Yet again, your donations are especially helpful. The pack continues to grow. We got DC, Tantan, regulars, Rocket, regular, and we have many other street dogs that are becoming regulars. Just the other night, me and Yeti walked past another dog, already about to pop. She's about to pop with puppies, just in the village. So I'm looking to locate her once again, and yeah, just give her assistance. So all your donations, I'm very grateful for. We're very grateful for. The street dogs, very grateful for. And I wouldn't be able to feed as many as I do without you guys. So you are much appreciated.